Greetings, primates! This is Esoteric Ebb. If you like Dungeons & Dragons or Baldur's Gate 3, then this is the game for you. Let's jump on in. Alright, well, it's a good thing I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 recently, otherwise I would know nothing about any of this stuff. I'm going to create my character class. I want to be a talkity monkey, so let's go with a ton of charisma. We'll leave intelligence and wisdom low. We'll be a dumb guy. Let's go high on constitution, high on dexterity, and a little bit extra strength. All right, so within our focus, we got some proficiencies. I'm gonna be proficient in charisma and constitution. Okay, and then our background focus. I've looked through these already. There are a bunch of them. Troll Killer, Kiosk Kid, Lore Enthusiast, Crowd Pleaser. Some of these are really, really funny. The one I'm going with is Little Weirdo. You were a novelty to them. The boy who would do or say anything for their attention, for their approval. After 2 or so years, you got quite good at it. Extra charisma. Okay, I'm about to hit the finish button, but before I do, I had to start this game up and then restart it because I didn't realize what kind of game this was, and I probably should have read the description. This game, you actually speak, or your character's kind of like a vessel, but the ones that do most of the speaking are these actual attributes: strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. They all have their own personality and speak to you. So I'll demonstrate. Here we go. 5 days until the first ever election. An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you. The dumbest cleric imaginable, albeit one with incredible conversational skills. Complete your quests in any order. Don't be afraid to make interesting choices, and remember to always play the winning side. The campaign will take you from level 1 to 6. We'll play for about 5 to 8 sessions. It's been a journey to put this together. I hope you have a good time, Chris. And if you feel lost in the lore, just keep in mind you've got 6 intelligence. Okay, you're gonna make fun of me before the game starts. That's fantastic. All right, press any key to continue. Here we go. And this is the part I didn't understand at first, and then I had to restart it, and I was like, oh, I get it. Your attributes are actually speaking and kind of guiding you in different directions. I think I have to click. Yeah. And this apparently is Jor. Truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? And see, now intelligence is talking for me, and since I'm stupid, he goes, Right, your name. It's one of those Norwegian names. I'm gonna stay silent. Charisma. This is my strongest attribute. Good. Play hard to get. You say nothing. Another question from the darkness. What is your occupation? What is this, an interrogation? Success from Constitution. You are dead. Dead? How can that be? How can you be dead? You're thinking, aren't you? Dead doesn't mean gone. What are you, a poet? I don't want to be dead. Few do. If you can embrace it, do so. Look around. It's more than darkness, it's nothing all around you. What is an occupation in this context? This is for sure a job about your job. You know, the job. Your class. Tell the voice about your class. Class? What class am I? Lower class. Not sure. Any answer is good here. Just go with whatever works in the moment. You're a high-class scoundrel, the best of the best. I'm awful at everything. Probably shouldn't say that out loud. Putting yourself down is not a great way to get people to love you. Unless you're very manipulative about it. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? The Goblin Chieftain, she needs you. Why all of these questions? This fellow wants something, no idea what though. You should probably lie, tell him you're collecting taxes or something, that'd be fun. Alright, I'm a tithe collector. Yeah, that should scare him. No reply, no feedback from Jor. Then the voice asks, what is your political affiliation? The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. This is a setup, it has to be. It is the Azagelis. Yes, they are a decent possibility. We've moved beyond the bounds of dictators. We are free to make our own choices thanks to the revolutionary freestriders. Elections are ridiculous. It hides in the back of your skull a fact that you are bound by the nationalists. And it frightens you. The pressure. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna pick as my political affiliation the Freestride? I don't know any of these words. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. Just say whatever you think will be the most useful to you. And I think you know exactly what that is. Stay silent. Silence is golden when it comes to politics, at least. The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Drowning in the river. Now's your chance. Break free. So my constitution seems to be like the only like super honest one, while the others are all kind of like out for their own selves. Although they seem to be all part of my personality. I fell into divinity, she took me whole. I died when he died. That's interesting. Stay silent until the darkness ends, or I'm not dead. I'm gonna go with the weird one. I'm gonna say I died when he died. I don't know what that means, but this is incredibly interesting. A game by Christoffer Bodegård. Was that a lobster? Or a prawn? Running across the floor there like a cockroach? Alright, here we go. Is my name Ebb? Do I even have a name? Or was it the name, like, that R word that came up earlier? Day 1. Okay, let's see. Oh, the conversation from before is continuing. You, nothing. A fresh start. Get up. Your body aches, it's stiff as if you've slept for days. Don't sleep in the armor, you idiot! Ready for your glorious quest to come? Let's look around. A circular stone chamber, a storage for apples and corpses. A house of the dead, your home. Let's check my stuff. What stuff? Your hands dart around your pouch and uniform. Panic, sweat. No spell book, no mace, face it, you've been robbed. Your legs shake, tears begin to form. Deep breaths, your belongings are surely here somewhere. Wait, what's this about a quest? Ah, yes, a quest! You are on a quest to save the city! Interact with highlighted words to receive a glossary entry. Like this one, oh. Earth be blessed. Earth, it's your god. Save the city? Yes, save it from the jaws of democracy. Do I remember everything? Not sure. Do you have some sort of amnesia? Your thoughts are scattered, but your mind is fine. Okay, but what's the quest again? You've got a job! The tea shop job! Tea shop job? Yep, the tea shop that blew up. Easy job, you'll be done in a day or two. A chance for redemption. Redemption? Wait, what did I do? Insubordination. Inconsistency. Light apostasy. Gained experience. The words live inside your bone marrow. Just a job? Ah, so I've done this before. Well, maybe not this particular type of job. Your previous experience lives more in some Earthguard militia service, as well as the few years at the towers. Earthguard, the heroes of Norvik, keepers of city law, defenders of humanity, your brothers. Wait, how much time do I have? Until the election, duh. Which is 6 days. No, it's not. Oh, it's in 5 days. Depends on your definitions. Definitions of what? Time? The Patriarch was very clear. Handle the tea shop before election day. You must honor this request and complete this quest. Quest? A task performed by a heroic individual and or professional adventurer. Time only advances when you make new choices in dialogue. Interesting. So it's 8:13. Let's see what happens. A quest? I like those. Oh, it does advance. Good attitude. There's always more around the corner, so look out. Don't want to miss any. So to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop? More or less. But you've got like 5 days to do it, so no stress. There's also BS politics involved here. You'll love it. Can I think about this first? Time is limited. It's just a lot to... Uh-oh. You feel dizzy. I feel dizzy. Hold up. I feel dizzy. Ugh. The weight of the Earthguard uniform, a dull pain takes hold. You require healing. You must consume an apple now. There are many apples here and corpses. Corpses? What the heck is this place? Oh, just take it easy. You might have failed at getting the first 200 or 300 people to like you, but you've got 500,000 other folks to fool in this city. It is with utmost confidence that you know, eventually, someone has to love you. If your stats are high or low enough, chimes will appear in your mind. They will suggest, inform, and offer unique paths. Trust them at your own risk. Love me? Well, let's aim for stand your presence for now. I'm so very confused. That's usually the case. One step at a time. All right, let's get going. Voices in my head. Engage, behold, trifle. What is if I move, does the time go up? We'll find out over time, I guess. All right. A sealed vase. It's marked as origin disposal. All right, let's have a look at this. Behold, it's a corpse under a blanket. Oh, engage. Cold corpse. You stare at a blue rag. It's draped over an outline of someone. How is this guy sleeping down here? He's probably just very, very tired. Sir, you can't sleep down here. No response. Give it up. Nothing to gain here. Curious behavior to lie perfectly still under a blanket like this. Perhaps he requires assistance. I don't have much wisdom. Sir, please don't ignore me. Silent treatment, eh? No breathing, no movements, nothing. Oh, he's dead. Oh, yeah. No crap, Sherlock. Recently deceased. Let's actually check under the rag. Underneath you find a cold corpse of a human. Human, a tall and beautiful, like yourself, known as the pest of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce like rabbits. Looking over him, you find, hair, pale skin. He's got a beard, too. And he was alive once. Yeah, this guy looks fresh, like he could just sit up and talk to you. The difficulty class of a dice choice is determined by how challenging that roll will be for you. If you select a dice choice, you then roll a 20-sided die. If you get the same or higher as the DC, then you succeed on that roll. I don't have very good intelligence. It's a -2, so I probably shouldn't do that. I'm good with corpses, right? What do you mean? Like I've been trained to handle them, right? Yeah, you know exactly what you're doing. Failure. Yeah, I don't, do I? No. Well, the hero's not afraid of getting his hands bloody. Truer words have never seldom been spoken. Examine him closer. I have no intelligence, but sure, we'll examine him close. Yeah, I knew I was gonna fail that. Yeah, thank you. There's something strange here. We must look closer. Lean in and look closer. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter his skin. Make sure to check the back as well. Try to move the corpse. The moment you touch it, black veins appear on its skin. A feeling of impending doom comes over you. Your stomach drops. That would be me. Oh, followed by a wave of pain. Oh no, death saving throws. Woo! Necrotic energies. Let go of the corpse. Oh, I'm gonna drop it then. The moment you let go, the pain subsides. The dark marks on its skin disappear as quickly as they showed up. What a horrific spell. This corpse is cursed by something wicked beyond your powers. They should at least have a sign up. Like, don't touch the dead, they're full of black magic. You slowly cover up the corpse once more. Let's not speak of this. I should stop bothering the corpse now. I'm not that dumb. Shall we trifle? Let's trifle this apple. Garden apple. What is this? This isn't yours, is it? I don't know, it was sitting next to me. Let's trifle. A tattered cloak. +1 dexterity, -1 to charisma. The cloak is sprawled upon the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your gloves. Oh! An Earth Guard cloak add-on! It has been ripped to shreds. To shreds, you say, at the base, but you could still use it. Please don't. This thing is disgusting. Let's wring out the water. The filthy liquid falls onto the floor of the stony chamber. It is still quite wet. Should I wear this? No. Of course you should wear it. A hood is the perfect tool for any decent rogue or ne'er-do-well. So what is if it's a little damp? You have to wear it. I mean, I'm a rogue, so yeah, let's wear it. You reach for your fancy red pouch of holding. The cloak easily slips inside into the extra-dimensional space with a satisfying slurp. I really love my holding pouch. Yes, you are very lucky. Of course, you don't truly own this pouch of holding. It is the property of the state. Treat it as such. Shut up, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Now, go put on your cloak and rob some people, reallocate some resources. Equipping items temporarily alters your ability score. Right. A questing tree inventory. So here's our inventory, and we can put this on here. Ooh, look how pretty I am. Lowers my charisma a little bit, but that's cool because I got a ton of charisma. Let's see what this is. A divine shrine covered in apples. Can I engage it? The runes fill your senses as you approach. The color is faded. This monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. A sacred shrine left in this state. It's an insult to Earth. It's gonna be hard to remember how to pronounce that. And all of its people. Are these rare? No, you will find shrines like this all over Norvik. Can I pray here? To what exactly? To Earth, of course. So it's a waste of time? You may pray as you wish. These old things are still around, huh? Hard to let go of an old national pride. But progress will always lead the way. All right, kneel and move on. You feel small. To cast spells, you must first prepare them at shrines. Ah, okay. Prepare spells. Oh boy. Are these my... Okay. I'm gonna quickly summarize this after I read it. One moment. Oh, I just hit finish. Okay. Okay, so I now have... Cast Cure Wounds using a first level spell slot. Where is my health? 1 out of 9 HP. Is that what my health is? Let me go ahead and cast that then. Ah, there we go. 6 out of 9. Okay. What's this? Divine Scripture, where it does not belong. Okay, well then let's grab it. Trifle. Shield of Faith. Oh, it's a spell. Okay, so I can now activate or... Oh, I have to do that at the shrine. Okay, hold up. Okay, prepare spells. So now can I do both of these? I can. Okay, so now I've got 2 spells. Pile of apples. And I can't take any more. There's a note here. A very important piece of paper. Well, I guess we should pick it up then. Voting card. A scruff voting card made out to Ragnar Hemlin. It's from a dwarven office for some reason, and someone has checked in all 5 parties on the list. You need to bring this to a polling place on election day if your voice is to be heard. Okay. Let's talk to this person. Behold. A guy. He looks indecisive. Is he trying to pick an apple? A zombie? You approach a shambling man by the apple pile. He does not acknowledge your presence. He is unaware of you. Greetings, citizen! Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression spread upon his dried face. What's your name, sir? He does not even turn to look at you. Identify yourself, citizen! Wait, is this a zombie? Should I defeat this zombie? Yes, it is only just. Undead are not to be allowed in Norvik. Guy's not harming anyone, honestly. He's probably a more productive member of society than you anyway. Sir, are you a member of the undead? He does not respond. Not even a groan. How disappointing. I found this voting card over there. Is this yours? The zombie does not even grunt in your direction. He just keeps working, slowly. You grip the voting card firmly in your gloved hand. It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. I don't have a political opinion, so I guess I don't need this. Well, I'll keep it for now. You're very rude. Did you know that? The zombie appears to rattle a bit. I'm just gonna move on. To forsake your voice is to forsake your manhood. Don't listen to anyone else. You're more than correct. Just be smooth in how you say it. Most people like it when you agree with their political opinions, and a white lie never hurts, right? The zombie just keeps moving apples. Am I boring you, zombie? The zombie carefully places another apple at the top of the pile. Alright, I'm just gonna go away. He doesn't seem to really care. Did I lose that voting card? No, I'm gonna keep it. Alright, well, I don't think I can get through here. So the only way to get through is to kill the zombie. But I'm not gonna do that. Because it's just a citizen after all. Ability score modifiers. Oh, okay, that was just a... Viskin's Lair. Upper Tolstad? Mushrooms. Probably edible. Let's talk to this fellow. Behold. Viskin, local mortician. Oh, I can't read any of that. Okay. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms, busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. On the top paper, you see an icon of a serpentine drake. That symbol, it's on the lot of official documents of the city. That is the Great Perch of Norvik. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. This is death. I am Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there is anything I could do, cleric, just let me know. He smiles at you. You can trust this man. That was a failure, so apparently I can't trust him. His smile causes you to stir a deep feeling of unease, as if it's almost there, but not quite. Did you save my life? He puts down his pen. Your life is your own. You owe me nothing. However, I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, cleric. Tell me everything. Of course, it must be confusing. To tell you the truth, some fishermen brought you here last night. They caught you in their net, took you for a corpse. You were... Not that I blame them. You weren't exactly in prime condition. You quite literally live in this filthy uniform, no matter what they... You quite literally live in this filthy uniform. No wonder they thought you were dead. So am I in fact alive? The pale man stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes. I believe you are. Alive, once dead. How did I end up in the river? Not a river, the river! I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges in Tolstad. Sounds like the start of a great drinking story. Then I woke up in the Lich House tale. You don't have a lot of those, so that's good. I must have slipped. Happens all the time. All the time? He repeats. I can confirm. The pale man glances at the ledger next to him. 5 cases this year alone. Ooh. I have some other questions, I think. Do you now? There's a zombie in your basement? Oh, how quaint. That's not an appropriate response. Apologies, cleric. We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. However, I will have to take this up with Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns for HWBT protection. Oh, so it's a misunderstanding then. Good. You don't seem very alarmed about this. A stray undead creature will cause no trouble here. He gives you a rare smile and turns to the kobold by the stairs. Isn't that right, Ost? Yes, master. Great to have that cleared up. I have some other questions. Shoot. I require assistance with some things. Of course, cleric. Anything for the city. I don't know where to go. Your shaky voice makes you sound positively fortivelad. I don't mean to tell you what to do, cleric, but there is a certain rumor that our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. Goblin chieftain? Lady Miska Sageleaf is her name. She's down in the Goblin Garden. Goblin, short and green, got claws and fangs, little monsters. They've got 3 tribes in Norvik and are considered somewhat civilized. Goblins are green. Of course, you've heard of her. Lady Sageleaf is quite famous. Yeah, and you don't want to mess with that one. They call her the Dragon Tolstad. The Dragon of Tolstad. She sounds scary. She is. Treat her with respect, cleric. Lady Sageleaf is a powerful ally. I would even go so far as to call her de facto lawkeeper here on this island fortress. Wait, is this part of the job? Talking with some pretty goblin queen? You may find her at the southern tip of Tolstad, the pale man says and keeps scribbling on his papers in front of you. He does not value your time. You call me cleric, in air quotes? I did. Yes. Because you're a cleric. Oh, don't make an ass of yourself. I am not a cleric, no way. Interesting. What are you then? I'm a sexy rogue. The pale man stares at you in silence for a few seconds. Despite everything, you are now a rogue. You gain 10 XP for choosing this class 2 times. Eventually, he turns back to his documents. Exciting. Stealing is a disgraceful act. That's not all a rogue's about. We also slink about in the shadows. Oh, and we're very seductive as well. Well, that's all I needed the help with, thanks. Great, anything else you want to ask? Nope, I'm going now. Before you do, make sure to collect all your belongings. He gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick, like he's trying not to show his interest. Weird. At least he's not hitting on you. Or would that be an improvement? Did I have any weapons on me? None, I'm afraid. They must be at the bottom of River Torna. Got it. The pale man turns his face towards you and smiles. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric. He gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. His words burn a hole in your heart. Leave, now! When exploring the city, you may move faster by running. To do so, double-click or hold shift. Okay. Human, no cause trouble. I can't read any of that. Wriggling his little clawed feet, the kobold follows your every move with cold, unflinching yellow eyes. Master say you behave. I have some questions for you. Short question, go. Can I borrow your crossbow? Human is kidding, not funny. Oh, you would just make greater use of that than it's... You would make much greater use of it than this puny creature. Just take it. The kobold snorts. Go away. Don't let this slide, just take the crossbow. Try to convince the kobold. The kobold stares at you. Uh-oh, how do we do this? Appeal to his better nature? I don't know. Stealing would be evil, so just demand it, loudly. That's not... No, please don't. Charisma, find a reasonable argument, probably with a lie. Yeah, that's why I'm charisma maxed out, baby. Oh, you know exactly what to say. There's only one thing that could possibly convince this kobold that you should get the crossbow, and that is, of course... Viskin asked me to get your crossbow. Master did? The kobold glances over to his master. Yeah, he said I needed it more than you. What? Why? He said you were so strong you don't need it anymore. The kobold squints. He leans back and smirks, then nods. Here we go. The kobold reluctantly and slowly hands over his crossbow. Master always right. The fact that he handed it over without even asking the pale man first. Love it. With the crossbow safely in your grasp, the kobold scoffs. Weak human, of course you need crossbow. Thanks. Let's behold. An unlocked chest full of strange rocks. Trifle? I'll take that. Shard of Jor. Uh-oh, Jor was the thing that talked to me earlier, was it not? An open manual for esoteric geometry. You know this already. Do I? Incense, ooh. A thick tome lies upon the iron slab. You flip the tome open. There are fine handwritten letters scattered across the page. While the symbols appear to be readable, you do not understand the language. De verbis draconium ars oculita. The author's name appears to be Calum Diminori. Diminori? Anyone who uses this term for anything modern is either an anti-free strider or lives under a rock. Right, I need to get my hand on comprehend languages. Right, that is a spell you use to keep prepared all the time. Find a spell scroll, maybe you could buy it somewhere, it's fairly common. Okay. Nope, too much reading. So many books, basic manuals, arcanist histories, and novels. Some of them stand out to you as classics. It could be useful to refresh your mind. The books taunt you bookishly. I don't want to read any of those. A tray of old incense. Some is still usable. Oh, well, in that case, let's take it. What is this? The stone slabs are designed to slide along the iron beams. Interesting. So I can push it? Wait, is that? Wait, okay. Ruined prayer book. -3 intelligence. The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched. Only a few pages of the soggy, brockenished papyrus pages are readable. They appear to contain some type of undecipherable symbols. Someone has attempted to dry this to the best of their ability. No, no, no. By Earth. This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. You would have to rebind the whole thing. It is ruined. That'd be expensive. Let's get your hands on the new one instead. A chant book is able to sustain humidity, not underwater excursions. You should have protected Earth's chants more carefully. What a disgrace! We'll take it, though, since it's mine. Jor left his marks across the bands. Today it is a universal sign of magic. Ah, so Jor is like some kind of magic god. The red eye of Earth. Interesting. Well, I have a weapon now, so can I equip that? There we go, and then I can equip a book. But this one is -3 intelligence, so I don't think I want to equip that, right? Yeah. Or maybe I do. I'm already pretty dumb. Let's just make myself dumber. That sounds fantastic. Okay. Voices upstairs and the smell of salt. Something's inside this old vase. More incense. So I can't talk to all of them. I can talk to 2 of them. Let's talk to this guy. I can't read that. Around the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. Oi, me city men, he calls to you as you approach. We've made it clear already, we're not moving, not one bit. He shoots you a poo-eating grin. Just passing through, dwarf. Thought so, you best be on your way. You hear the other dwarves laughing behind him. Oh, nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all. Perfect, you don't have to deal with it. Nothing illegal, huh? We have papers. Nothing illegal at all. This might be one of those kind of illegal, but also not sort of situations. They are both guilty and innocent, just like you. One of the older dwarves spits on the ground next to him. You even know who you talking to, child? This here be Alphonse of Bon Embers, a foreman of the Asgalist movement of Norvik. Asgalist, the workers who built this city want to rule it. Seems only just. Their vision is of a fair and even society where those who live underneath rise up to show their worth. After all, why can't we share? He's done more good than all of you Earthguard combined. A true speaker for Asgal. Okay, sure, I have some other question for you. Yeah, I'm all ears. He gives the older dwarf the stink eye. A dwarf. Dwarf, stout, short, hairy, loves to dig and build. You know the drill. Yeah, drill. They built most of Norvik and have a long history with the Earth folk. Earth folk, the people of Earth, the ancestors of those who reconquered the Ascani coast, true mythological heroes. Don't mention the whole noble thing, it'll just piss him off, unless you want that. You boys setting up a play or something? A play? He spits on the ground. We're holding a rally for the cause, this evening. Workers across Tolstad will gather here to the word of Asgal, to hear the word of Asgal. He turns towards the orc and no one's going to stop it. Orc, big brutes of devilish origin. They're rare in Norvik. Most of them can be found in Feltire. You hear laughter coming from across the theater. Papers, Alphonse! He grumbles and turns back to you. So, what do you want? You seem a bit stressed. No, you don't say. His words drip with the acid from a green deer. So it's the forenoon. I get the lads together, and then when we arrive, that accursed woman is standing here. The dwarf shudders. She starts complaining. He reaches for something in his pocket and takes out some documents. We show her the papers. And the papers are no good, she says. Bah! Real convenient, I say. No, there is nothing wrong with these papers. We are in our right to speak out against tyrants and burgers. Burgers? Bureaucracy. They sure are playing a game they can't win. How dreadful. Sure is. Okay, well, good luck fighting tyrants. Thank you, Mr. Cityman, I appreciate it. Alright, have fun. The Drunk Sphinx? Drunk Sphinx opens at 1800 hours. Well, I don't think it's open yet, so we can't go in there. It's a nighttime club. Let's see what else we got. Some kind of drawing there. An apple? Give me that. This looks like a fish person. I can't read that. Thalassos, oppressive landlord. A large merman sits by the sea. Cleric, he says, without acknowledging you further. Greetings, citizen. I am indeed the cleric. Actually, no. Identify yourself, fisherman. He does not take his dark blue eyes off the city horizon. Why are you disturbing me? Is that fish scale on his skin, or is it real? Is he real? Poke him. He swats your hands away like a fly. I just need information. Information is expensive, cleric. Ask anything in Norvik. The merman looks at you with a pair of deep eyes. Thalassos is my call. You stand in my garden. Oh, this is all yours? Yes. I don't appreciate the city visiting property without my heads up. I apologize. Good. But while you're just standing there, keep an eye on the second pole. You want me to fish with you? Yes, be useful. It says, come on, cleric. Maybe. Oh yeah, he thinks this could be worth it. Hustling is all about networking, right? Sure, I'll sit down. He nods to the second pole. You keep your eyes peeled on the tip. They come in waves. When it happens, it's quick. So we just wait here? Fishing is about patience, cleric. You need to breathe, and... He takes a real long breath. Stare at him, slightly shaking. And watch. A professional, eh? You work for the River Guilders? He raised a thick eyebrow in your direction. No. So what do you do then? I operate facilities, apartment complexes mostly. Hold on, hold on! Oh, is this guy actually rich? Constitution, try not to mention it. Oof. Your belly beckons. The comment, it will slip out no matter what you do. Unless... Let it be free. You're a merman who's a landlord? He takes a deep and heavy breath. A merman landlord? You are not the first to comment on it. Merman landlord. Shouldn't he be a merman ocean lord? Have a laugh. It's pretty funny, you have to admit. The merman clenches his jaw, his facial muscles twitching. He grumbles through his teeth. Very funny. He reaches forward and grabs the second pole, grabbing it from you while continuing to fish on his own. With a stern nod, he sends you on your way. That's all for now. Thank you, citizen. Trash can? A trash receptacle, mostly stacked with old zines. Magazines. Behold! I can't read that. Hello there, sir. The kid behind the counter taps a pile of newspapers. You Posty? Posty, a reader of the Norvikian Post. Posty, nickname for someone who read the Norvikian Post. What did you just call me? What did you read? I'm asking. Oh, the Post. Yes, that is a good magazine. The kid looks distraught. Never mind. Welcome to the Pillar Kiosk. How can I help you today, sir? He looks around. Do you want to buy something? Yes, I want to buy something. I also have questions. Questions about what? Cleric questions. Okay. He looks down the road. Not too much traffic lately, so sure. If my boss shows up, you gotta buy something though. Can you just tell me the news? The boy stares at you. So here's the thing, we sell newspapers here. If I just tell you the news, we won't get any money. I don't like reading. I'm doing a lot of it though. Oh, I suppose that won't equal a lost sales, then screw it. The kid grabs a copy of the Post and starts reading. Sad. Would have been more fun if he grabbed news in Norvik. That one's mostly rumors and sensibility. Sorry. Sad. Would have been more fun if he grabbed news in Norvik. That one's mostly rumors and sensationalist BS. It's great. Norvik, your home city, founded by your god towers, the end of the Coast War. It is built upon several layers of ancient ruins. Coast War, the Great War, a conflict between the arcanists of reeds, as well as every other nation connected with them across the coast. A horrible waste of human lives, which claimed millions of lives. There was no honor in this fighting, that you know. Election week, 5 parties above exclusion limit. Polling shows the Nationalists ahead at 40%. The Freestriders and Azagalists being behind at 20 each. The Arcanists and our Agrarians are holding out just above the limit at around 5% each. These polls are mainly done in the rich areas, you know, the human areas. We'll see about that on election day. The party of Norvik still won't comment on the missing paladin. Wait a minute. Am I the missing paladin? This Gorm Skeldman fellow's been gone for months at this point. But here's the drama. He was last spotted heading down into the city below. Maybe he's stuck fighting undead or something. Or maybe he's dead. Or maybe he's dead, you know, after having fought some undead or whatever. Yeah, probably dead, yeah. He stares at the bottom of the page. Apparently, the party of Norvik is going to hold the election without him on the official list of members. The Lord Patriarch Akasim cannot be reached for a comment, it says. Akesum. So Foot Lord Trollmord will now head the list, and Coin Lord Darrow will be number 2. I wonder how that'll go. Too bad for Lord Gorm, unless he's found before the actual election day, of course. If you're heading down to the city below, you should look for him. We'll see. Sure. Anyway, he mutters and turns the page. As Gallist rallies held all over the city, there's an op-ed about how the chant is being printed illegally and needs to be stopped. If anyone knows the location of the printers used in production, the chant, please inform your nearest Freestrider office immediately. Interesting. I'm barely even listening. He turns the page. The Agrarian Party has lost almost the entire working class vote. Over half the city guilds are giving official support to the Green cause. That's a shame. Yeah, the Agrarian Party seems to be out of the race, more or less, along with the Arcane Circle and the Conservational Lobby. So, now it's a 3-way tie from what I can see. The latest poll shows 36% to the party of Norvik, 20% to the Revolutionary Freestriders Party, 24% to the Asgale Workers Party. Okay, at this rate, very interesting, although I'm not involved in any of this, of course. Oh, you aren't? No, you see, I'm simply not smart enough to even engage with such important topics. Yeah, that's how I feel too, most of the time. So much to keep track of. The kid starts flipping the rest of the pages. Right, that's it, I guess, but, interesting. What? No, I just realized there's no mention of the tea shop yet. Guess they're keeping it out of the news cycle. Wait, speaking of the tea shop, what do you know about it? Except that it exploded? Stare at the boy. I was here, you know, saw it with my own 2 eyes. Look over your shoulder towards the tea shop across the street. I heard it too. Definitely heard it. Did you see anyone suspicious? Not really. Just the normal types. A goblin was arguing with some human by the temple. Just some mild shouting about some business thing. Otherwise pretty dead around noon here, usually. Anything else you noticed? Yeah, sure, I did see Mr. Drummer. He's the owner of the tea shop, former tea shop. Usually the tea shop owners opens in the afternoon on work days. So it's not weird to see him walking around all day. Chatty fellow, buys a lot of newspapers.
Where was he going?
Don't know. Saw him leaving the tea shop right before noon.
Right before noon?
Yeah.
Right before the massive explosion occurred?
The kid clicks his tongue. Well, when you put it like that. Look, I don't know where Mr. Drummer is or where he went. Just saw him rushing down the stairs, guessing he was headed for Water Lane, like everyone does.
Water Lane, the largest trade port in Norvik, located in a massive tunnel, piercing the center of Tolstad. It is the so-called marvel of the dwarven engineering, and it is the reason so many people commute to Tolstad over the many bridges, considered as one of the great crafted wonders of the world.
That's all about the tea shop? All right.
Well, citizen?
Hold on.
Yes?
Can I ask you a favor?
How much you paying?
He squints. 3 crowns?
Crowns, the Norvikian crown, the main coinage in Norvik.
Hold out my hand. He quickly grabs 3 coins from under the counter and tosses them to you.
Taking bribes from children? What are you, a monster?
Taking bribes from kids? Cool. Get them hooked. Get them hooked young. I've heard there's trouble on Water Lane tonight. Please go and make sure that nothing happens. Okay?
Why do you care if there's trouble on Tolstad?
He looks down. Please just do it.
All right. All right.
The crate has something in it. Man, I just want to say, my throat is getting raw from doing these voices and reading so much dialogue. So we'll see if I have a voice tomorrow at all, or if I lose it by the end of the day. Oily instructions. I don't know what I just did. Somehow I grabbed it. Okay, inventory. Oily instructions. A page of hard-to-read text titled A Gnome Starter Guide to Esoteric Memorization, -2 intelligence. I'll take it! Wait, which one gives me less intelligence? No, this one's -3. I'm keeping the -3. Oh my god, that's a large bird. A glorious seagull. You see a bird sitting on the halfway bridge ruins. It is large, its beady eyes staring out at nothing. It checked you out just as you approached. Greetings, servants of the river. The bird does not appear to react to you. Pet the birdie? As you reach for it, the gull doesn't seem to react until... it snaps at your fingers and you quickly pull away.
Could have been bad.
Pet the bird again. As you reach for it, the gull doesn't seem to react until... it's just repeating.
Could have been bad. Well, I should stop.
Right. You take a step back and the bird observes your movement. It does not want a pet, so yes, stop. All right. So where are we going? Man, my throat. We've done a lot of reading, but haven't gotten very far. What is this? Oh, I have to actually, like, enter the area. Okay. Temple of Earth. All who pass are mine to keep. The election looms, 4 days remaining. Okay. You see a bunch of scattered boxes and iron poles.
Who tossed these in a pile? If the Free Striders were in charge, this would be organized already.
Okay, cool. So this is another, like, altar, I guess, to equip spells. Oh, there's that lobster from the beginning. Oh, there's something unusual about that lobster. These stairs go far below the city. Some type of crypt key is needed here. The duck. I can't read that. A dark iron can of a man sits alone on the temple steps, his face obscured and an axe strapped to his back. Thick axe, heavy. Citizen! His helmed head is slumped downwards slightly. Is he asleep? Are you okay, citizen? No response. Hello? A metallic scraping noise fills your ears. The knight is moving ever so slightly. His head turns. Oh, crud. Your name? Soldier. His voice echoes out into the open chamber. Pure dread. Arcane cleric at your service, my lord. The knight's head slumps once again. Speak your mind, soldier. What do you know about the tea shop? Not much. He'll talk. Why? Not like you can threaten him exactly. Did you see anything suspicious before the explosion? No. Are you sure? The knight nods slowly. Where were you at noon on the 21st? Below. Okay, below. Can you elaborate? The walls shook in the crypts. I was on patrol. I was not in a position to perceive any misdoings. The city below is endless, and most of it stands unexplored to this day. City below? Short for the city below the city? A phrase used to describe the incredible amount of tunnels and ruins below Norvik. Lots of monsters and stuff down there. Also riches if you delve deep enough. Wait, what are you patrolling for? He is silent and still for a moment. I have my purpose. As do you, soldier. Do not pry too deep. Are you threatening me? He places an iron hand on his knee, waiting for the next question. That's a firm yet gentle reminder that he could crush you in an instant. Well then. Do you have any piece of info that would help me? He goes silent for a while. A man passed through the halls below. Civilians do not pass there. Past the crypt entrance, through the goblin domain, into the southern caverns. A man? Dark hair, silk clothes, headwear. Dressed in yellow. Sounds like a reed-stained nobility merchant type. That's... so basically dive deep like some spelunker? Yes. Might be a neat treasure down there. What's past the crypts? The roots of the goblin's tree. Then more tunnels, the southern tunnels. Then the sewers. How do I get there? There are paths, most are trapped. Once you get there, the alligator might know more. His grounds are near. You've heard rumors of monsters in the sewers under the water lane? Yeah, don't look for the alligator under the city. Just sounds stupid. Alligator? His rage is endless, his appetite growing. Do not anger him. The knight looks down, waiting for your next question. How do I get to the city below? He pauses as if thinking about your question. The goblins. Use their passage below Viskin Lair.
Right, the staircase by the apples, where you woke up.
That's the safest path. This is great. Thank you, my good knight. He is quiet. Now some other questions. Leave. Citizen, good day. Okie dokie. There's lots of stuff to interact with, but because my throat is getting so sore, I think we're just gonna try and, did I ever go to the tea house? I just realized the whole thing I'm trying to do is to go to the tea house, right? Is this it? It's kind of hard to tell. Active machinery inside. Okay, maybe that's not the tea house. Wait, the tea house burned down, right? Oh, that must be the tea house right there. So, it's like a puzzle mystery game. Dwarven stone broken in half, pure violence. So we're trying to figure out, like, the mystery. And the mystery is... somebody, for some nefarious reason, blew up the tea house. And the ultimate mystery is we're probably trying to figure out how we died, if we did die. Ooh, what is this? An almost intact and endlessly rising pillar, the centerpiece of Norvik. Oh, okay. Thought it was a secret door. The tea shop. Amidst scorch marks and cracked masonry, you approach a doorway. There are several planks blocking the passage, the tea shop. Fastened with several nails, you also see a paper. At the top it says with bold lettering, City Notice No Trespassing. Does this include me? Guess I should rip these planks off. That would be a fast way of getting in. Touch the planks. As you do, subtle ripples of blue energy appear around your gloved hand. It is sealed. As you move your hand, the faint aura shimmers in the dark translucent blue and then fades away. This feels like trouble. Just standing near the door makes it clear that there's a locking spell cast on it. Rude to lock people out. Crime scenes should be public viewing. Remember that you are here on behalf of the goblins. You still have not spoken with their chieftain. Oh yeah. Let's break it! Nope, I failed. Get ready! You grab the planks and... you grab it, muscles ready? The power of the seal, it burns. Oh. Oh. Did I just die? An intense pain shoots through your lower back and shoulders. The pain is immense. You tried, but the planks are nailed esoterically in place. You must try harder to break them, again and again and again. Your back is on fire. Well, I should leave now then. I just took a whole lot of damage. Let's go to the inventory, eat an apple. Inventory, apple, consume. How much health did that give me? Where's my health? Oh, 2 out of 8 HP, so I've got no health from that. Barely any health. Okay. What does this do? Incense. Easily burned spices and herbs can use to be recover spell slots. Okay. Alright then. Well. So we're supposed to talk to this goblin queen. This medieval village has bicycles. Okay. A bike line. One bike stands out to you. The yellow one? Yeah. Okay. Well, Sure. I don't think there's anything back here except this lady to talk to. The halfway bridge. It connects with the palace and the rest of southern Norvik. There's a whole lot of things to find and explore, and oh, a kitty cat. Oh, I can zoom out. Oh, cool. Somebody's sleeping over here. Oh, there's a guy sitting on a pipe over here. The goblin garden is ahead. You feel it. Nature seeps through the cracks. There's a devil over here. The orc observes you with great... What? I missed what it said. So it would seem that I have to go down this staircase and maybe talk to this guy. However, boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna have to call this episode good because my throat is literally on fire right now from all the voices and all the talking, and I don't think I can handle much more. So, this demo is probably quite a bit longer. I'm assuming you can go a really long ways in this demo, but there's so much reading involved that I just personally can't do it anymore. But for those who love this type of game, I think you should give it a shot yourself and play out the whole demo and see if this game's right for you. I really enjoy it, but I can't talk anymore without a break. And so I'm gonna say that's all I'm going on this demo, and you guys should definitely try it for yourself. All right, well, that was fun. Very interesting concept with being able to speak to your different internal dialogues, like constitution, strength, and it's very, very interesting. So the more control you give them by increasing their numbers, probably the different types of dialogue you'll get, and how interesting the dialogue is. It's a really cool concept. All right, so this was Esoteric Ebb. Check it out right now on Steam, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.